Didier with a shot on net kicked away. Loose puck rolls back to neutral ice for Percifield. Cross to Hahn. Hahn fires it up to neutral ice. Nobody there. Jackson will pick it up. Pass there, broken up. Hahn got a stick on it. Percifield will kick it back up and dumped in by Jackson offsides. They'll clear. Pass across, and that bounces in. Face off, Boston bounces it back, sends it up the boards. Jackson breaks that up. Mitchell back to the corner. Sherman chasing back. He's knocked off the puck and sent up the zone from the top. Jackson shot, tip, bouncing through traffic and sent back out. Jackson will pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in near corner, rolls all the way around the far side for Sherman. Banging in there, but Jackson will keep it in. They dump it deep to Percifield. Percifield up the boards. Pass back out. Clausen trying to feed it out, still in the zone. Now we'll go all the way across the Mitchell far side, poked away in the neutral zone. He'll get it back and drop it into the corner. Go over to Percifield. Percifield out of the D zone. Picked off in the neutral zone by Jackson, and they'll take it in. Pass broken up. Jackson will hold the zone. Dump back down along the boards. Solid hit down the corner. Hahn taking him off the puck. They get back out to neutral ice. Broke up in the middle. Shot, knocked down, rebound shots, kicked away, still loose, under Maddox, he's down laying on it. Face off, bounce back to Jackson, and they'll take it down to the corner. Shoveled in the air, it'll get clear. bounces over Jackson, and Powell will chase in on it. Didier, broken up in the middle. Jackson will take it behind the net. Back out far corner. In the air, lifted past everybody. Hipsag will pick it up in the neutral zone. And he'll go back across. He's looking for Hahn. Powell tipped it wide. Out of the zone. Jackson will dump it. Pick it back up against the boards and taken away there. Hahn knocks him off the puck. Top of the zone. Shot glove by Maddox Bruce. Off in the D zone. Gilbert kicks it to the corner. McGuire knocking it back to the point. Jackson picks it up there and they'll walk it in. Pass back across, far point. Shot over the net. Bounces off the glass, back to near boards. Jackson taking it back in again. Pass across the crease. Bruce with the stick knocks it away and then a kick save. Versafield's going to keep it, and he'll send it up to the neutral zone. McGuire pressuring, sent back ahead. Percival will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll dump it in offsides. Hayes bouncing off the boards, rolls into the zone. And Jackson looking up the middle. Gets it out to neutral ice. Pick it up and dump it. Rolls behind the net. Percival back to get it. And we got a whistle there. Looks like an interference on Gillette. First penalty kill of the day. Clouston knocks it back to the corner. And Hipsag battles it forward. Clouston sends it clear. That'll roll down wide of the net. Verdink in the corner. Jackson out with it. And they'll come out the far side of the net. Up to the near boards and into the zone there. Drop pass at the point. Bounce loose. And sent clear. Sherman sends it deep. Minute and a half to kill. Sent clear by Sherman again. Back in the Jackson zone. Powell with the trip. And Jackson's goalie's off. We're going to go 6-on-4 until we get a whistle. Loose puck down in the corner. Nobody touched it yet. Clock rolls. And now finally blows a whistle. 53 seconds on the first penalty. And we're going to have another 2 minutes. Five-on-3 advantage for Jackson, and they got a quick goal out of that, so it's 2-0 Jackson. Onto the dot. We've got a minute 56 to kill on the second penalty. Powell still sitting in the box for tripping. Jackson poked away. Mitchell knocks it into the corner. Jackson will send it around. Back up to the blue line. They'll regroup. Jackson from their zone. They'll come across the blue line. Through two guys and in. Drop pass at the point. Broken up. Can't get it clear. Now we'll ship it clear. Back out to neutral ice. Jackson across to the near side. Jackson near point. Drop pass at the point, circling into the corner. And they'll go back up top. And left on the penalty kill. Top of the zone. Jackson walking it in. Pass back across is broken up. And we'll get it clear. Puck rolls down to the goal line. Played behind the net. 40 seconds to kill. Poke loose and knocked into the Jackson zone. Goalie will come out to play it up to the near boards. Jackson across to the far point. Shot from there, knocked down in traffic. Clauston will send it clear. Jackson back to get it behind their net. Field knocks it loose. Pass across the zone right to Jackson. Jackson will come back out with it. Jackson rolling it down into the corner. Field will pick it up there, and he'll go behind the net to the far side. Now Jackson picks it up in the corner. They'll send it across near corner. Picked up by Didier. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert sends it around. Penalty expires, 2 minutes left in the game, or in the period, sorry. Loose puck kicks out to Gilbert. Gilbert skating across the neutral zone. He'll get in, loses an edge. Jackson back out with it. Dumping it into the near corner. Knocked off the puck by Hipsag. It'll roll behind. Pass back out to the middle. And we get out front with it. And Mitchell up the near side. Take it down to the corner. Around behind the net. Broken up. Good shot there and a kick save. Back to Hipsag. Broken up there. Jackson will get back out of the zone with it. Back to Merdink. Merdink in. He'll dump. Picked up far corner by Jackson. Minute left in the period. Jackson will send it deep. That'll be an icing. 47 seconds left in the period. From the point, shot through traffic, kicks wide, rolls into the corner. Loose out in front, banging around, but kept out. Go! 35 seconds left in the first. Field neutral zone. He'll circle around. Broken up there. Hahn knocks it in. Jackson will pick it up in their zone. Back out to neutral ice. Jackson dumps it in. Field across the middle. Sherman sends it out. Back up near side. Bounced in for Jackson. Short time, about 5 seconds on the clock. They'll take it to the corner. Hahn digs it out. Tied up against the boards, and that'll run out the first period. End of the first, Jackson 2, Gillette 0. Second period, Jackson up 2-0. Wilson to the dot. Gets it back to Percifield. Percifield across. And Hipsag will send it back over here. Picked up by Jackson in the neutral zone. They'll walk in. Shot blocked. Rolls to the corner. Hipsag digs it out. Gets it ahead to Murdink on the boards. Hipsag picks it back up and they'll send it out to Clouston. Dumped in far side. Rolls to the corner. Clouston first one to it behind the net. Tie it up on the boards. Mitchell trying to dig it out. Bounces loose. And Jackson out with it. They'll dump it into the near corner. Hipsag back to get it. Up to Mitchell. Mitchell chipping up the boards to the point. Jackson right there. Sent across and broken up into the far corner. Loose puck back past Murdink, and Jackson will dump it into the corner again. Bounced up the boards, they'll pick it back up, top of the zone. Shot blocked. Hipsag with a block. Jackson gets it out along the far boards back to the point. And it looks like it did sneak out offsides. Cassidy, Gilbert, and McGuire out front. Sherman back with Taze. Rolls across the middle. Sherman out of the far corner, up the boards. Jackson at the point. Wide of the net. Bounces back. Taze behind the net. Jackson knocks it loose. Back out to Cassidy near side. Cassidy will make neutral ice. Poked away by Jackson, bounced into the zone, they'll take it right back out. Jackson up the boards, pushing into the zone. Gilbert broke it up. And back out to Cassidy, he'll try it again. Cassidy up near side, this time he'll dump and chase, and we got a whistle. I don't know what the whistle was for, because it was way too early to be icing. Got another Gillette penalty. I think that was a holding. holding. Gilbert sitting in the box for 2. 16-11 left in the second. Face off in the Gillette zone. We're going to make sure the net's set. Water down the pegs a little bit, I guess, on the far side. Onto the dot. Takes it back. Jackson at the point. Jackson far point. Shot. Glove. Off the draw, back to the point for Jackson. Across the near point. Circle the zone a little bit. Back down the boards. Skate back out to the point, set up. Down the boards on the near side. Jackson walking down towards the corner. Back up boards. And they'll go to the top of the zone. Far side, bounces wide, and that rolls into the corner. Jackson picking up the loose puck. Dump it in. Hans sends it around. Near point picked up by Jackson. Poked out of the zone. Jackson will pick it back up in the neutral zone. Ahead to the blue. And they'll skate in with it. From the corner. Pass and traffic knockdown. We'll go to the near point. Jackson back down the boards. Down to the corner. They'll walk across the top of the zone. Back near point. Far side. Jackson working up and down the boards. 40 seconds left to kill. From the top, shot. Knockdown in traffic, goes to the side. Back out top. Near point. And a battle in front of the net and a whistle down there. Two-minute penalty called on Jackson. Will go 4-on-4 for 32 seconds. Off the draw. Behind the net, kicked out to the near side. That'll get past Percifield, now to neutral ice. Percifield back to get it. Jackson pokes it away in the zone. Mitchell back to pick it up now. Ahead past Murdink, and Jackson bounces it back up the boards to Mitchell. He'll take it into the corner. Mitchell down across the front of the net, can't get the shot off. Jackson will pick up the puck. They will lift it clear. Foul up, out of play. We'll go back down and face off in the Jackson zone. .14:10 remaining in the period. Minute 27 left on the Gillette power play. Klaus to the dot. We'll get a fifth guy out here. Jackson sends it clear. Mitchell out from behind the net. And he'll get in the far side, poked away at the blue line. Dump it back down low. Mitchell down in the corner. Pass broken up. Jackson will send it back up and out. Foot race to the puck. Picked up by Didier. He'll send it up ice. Jackson in the neutral zone, and they'll dump it. Wide of the net, picked up by Hipsag. Hipsag from behind the net. They go out to the far corner. Back across near side to Clouston. Clouston up ice, got it to Merdink. Back to Clouston. Clouston taken away in the neutral zone, picked up by Merdink. They skate in far side, down to the corner. Jackson back out on the near boards. And dump back in, pass across the middle, broken up. Jackson will take it back to the point, bounces but stays in the zone. Now they'll pick it up. Pass ahead, into the zone, broken up offsides. In a neutral zone face off. Back to 5-on-5. 12:40 remaining in the period. 2-0 Jackson. Off the draw, back to Jackson. They'll dump it. Bounces the far corner for Taze. Off the boards. McGuire. He will get it over the blue and out. Jackson picks it back up in their zone. Jackson up the near boards. Head to middle. Poke loose. They'll pick it back up in the neutral zone. Back up the near boards. Into the zone. Jackson coming down the boards. All the way to the corner. Brock knocks him off the puck and bounces back to the blue line. Jackson will hold the zone. Jackson from the far point. Across off the boards near side. Tied up. Puck comes out to Jackson. He'll get a shot blocked. Bounces back below the goal line. Jackson takeaway against the boards. Can't get the shot on net. Goes to the corner again. Now it'll go to the far corner behind the net. Taze will pick it up in the corner. Bounces the boards ahead right to the point. Jackson shot up the middle. Broken up. That'll bounce over stick and roll icing for Gillette. Face off back down in the Gillette zone. 11:26 left in the second. Face off in the Gillette zone. Jackson across the crease, knocked loose. Merdink sends it up the boards, bounces to Mitchell. Ahead to Clouston. Clouston coming up the near boards, poked away in the neutral zone. And Clouston will dump it in. Broken up. Jackson will hold the zone. Knocked loose. Jackson taking it down to the corner. Shot bounced away. Bruce there with the blocker. Gillette back out far side. Pass across the middle missed. Jackson will pick it up in their own zone. Mitchell across the middle. Poked away. Oh, that's going to be a big one. Mitchell with a punch right to the face. He's going to head to the box. Putting 2 in the box, so that'll be a 2-10 on Mitchell. Back out to the near far point for Jackson. They'll dump it down the near boards. Picked up in the corner. Poked away by Didier. Jackson will hold the zone back to the other side. Far point, back up top. Near point. Jackson walks in, shot. Bruce with the glove, knocks it down, rebounds loose and over the net. Back out to the far point. Near side, shot, wide. Jackson will pick it up in the neutral zone. Field up the boards, Jackson at the point. Jackson through the corner. He's gonna roll to the far side. Jackson back to the far point. Jackson walking around the net. Pass out to the near boards. Little weak pass picked up by Didier and he'll send it clear. 30 seconds-ish to kill. Jackson up to neutral ice. Near side at the blue line. Drop pass. They'll go to the top of the zone. Back across to the point. Shot. Glove, Bruce. "20 seconds left on the kill. 8:40 left in the period. Still 2-0 Jackson. Clausen down to the dot. Back to the top, shot, Bruce with a stick. Into the corner. Jackson sending it back up top. Near side, back across, backdoor shot, and that's it. Just seconds left on the power play. Jackson will score, and it's 3-0. Face off, and we're going to do that one over. Onto the dot. Jackson will dump it into the corner. On back to get it. Hit by Taze, bounced across the zone. Jackson will pick up the loose puck, roll it weakly on net, and sent clear. That's going to be an icing. Eight minutes remaining in the second. We'll face off down in the Gillette zone. Gonna have another penalty for interference on Gillette. Gilbert hit it into the box. Back on the kill with 7:21 left in the second. Ralston off the draw. Tied up. Jackson will get it back to the point. Jackson all the way across backside. Shot. Blocked by Clauston, up and out of play. Face off far dot. Clauston tied up on the dot. It'll kick out to the corner. Jackson back to the far point. Near point. Jackson walking in. Shot. A little wide. Knocked down in traffic. Merdink will fire it clear. Minute and a half to kill. Jackson from behind their own net. Drop pass in the zone and then up to the near boards. They'll skate across the blue line to the far side. Drop pass at the far point. Back near point. Walking in. Screen, shot, and Bruce able to keep it out. Onto the dot. Back to the point for Jackson. Stay at the point, go across the far point. Shot, bounced into traffic. Kicks behind the net. And hung up on the backside of the netting. We'll get a face-off. Face-off for Hahn. Tied up. And Jackson will gain control. Knocked away out to the corner, back to the point. Jackson from the far point. They'll come across the top of the zone. Drop it down the near boards. Circle against the boards, back to the point. Back down the boards. Walking in, down to the corner. Up top. Backside. Top of the zone, shot, knocked down in traffic. Sag knocking it out of the way. Jackson gets it back far boards. Loose puck back to the point for Jackson. Down low, missed pass there. Bounce back to the point, and it'll roll out to neutral ice for Jackson. 10 seconds left on the kill, 5.5 in the period. Jackson ahead and out to the blue line. They'll skate up the far boards through neutral ice and in. 2-3 guys, shot, and that's it. Penalty expires, and Jackson will score another one. 4-0 Moose. Bouncing into the zone, pass across, broken up. That'll roll to the near corner. Back out. Merdink's going to go behind the net with it. Back out near side. Clauston up the boards. Get it across the blue line. Pass across the middle, nobody there, down to the corner. Back out. You're gonna have to get clear, and Jackson will get hand pass. Jackson with a hand pass. We'll get a face off in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Didier. Jackson will pick it up the boards. And out to neutral ice. Percifield sends it to the varsity. Jackson around the net now. Nope, up out of play. Off down in the Jackson zone. Percifield, he'll send it up the boards. Rolls behind the net. Foul out of the corner. Through the middle and covered up. And there we got a little shot after the play. That'll be a Jackson penalty there, I would expect. Cross check on Jackson. Go on the power play for 2 minutes. Gilbert to the dot. Jackson out of the zone with it. They'll come across the blue. They'll hold up and circle back to neutral ice. Lifted long and dumped into the Gillette zone. Hayes behind the net to get it. Jackson takes it away. Jackson in the corner, lost an edge, and Percifield will pick it up. Back across to the far corner. Hayes up looking for Murdink. He'll circle back down to the goal line. Pass picked off, and Jackson will dump it. Bounces behind the net. 1:10 left on the power play. Jackson tying it up down below the goal line. Gilbert, Murdink, and Tays all back there. Now we're going to penalty on Gillette for cross-check. We've got 3 of them in the box. Seems soft for a 2 and a 10. Well, we've got 3 guys in the box, so maybe there is a 2 and a 10. Nope, they did put up another 2-minute penalty on Gillette, so we will be 4 on 3 for 53 seconds, and then 5 on 3 for 1:07. So we'll go face off in the Gillette zone. 4 on 3 advantage for Jackson. Jackson, top of the zone. Back Back out top, shot, knocked down in traffic. Puck rolls clear, Hahn chasing. Hahn will win the foot race. Dumps it in behind the net. We had a 2-minute cross-checking, and I believe the second one was a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. I think Jackson into the zone. And they will circle against the near boards, back out to the point. Walking in, trip there on Persifield. Loose puck out in front.
Come on, guys! Come on.
Persifield's headed in the box for tripping. So we got 16 seconds left on the Jackson penalty. And then it'll be a minute and 6 of 5-on-3 after that. And then another 38 seconds of 5-on-4 after that. Powell up out of the zone. Send it on net. Bounces up, but out in front. Jackson back out of the zone with it. They're back to full strength. 5-on-3 for a little over a minute. Jackson pass broken up there and sent clear. Rolls the far corner. Jackson back to get it. Jackson, top of the zone. Shot, Bruce with a save. Loose and rolls it. Bruce knocked the first shot down and it just bounced right between his legs, poked in. Minute 38 left. That'll take one of the penalties off. And we'll start the 2-minute penalty Persifield got for tripping, so we've still got 5-on-3 for 34 seconds. Jackson up 5-zip. Klauston to the dot. Sherman and Tays back. Klauston sends it into the zone off the draw. It'll roll back to the far corner. Jackson behind their own net. And now they'll come up the middle. Up the far boards, drop pass in the neutral zone. Knocked off the puck, but they'll get it right back. Shot, that's in. Minute 16 left in the second period. It's 6-0 Jackson. That'll take another penalty off. And we'll have a minute 38 left on the trip. On to the dot. Pass across the front. Over the net. And out to the far boards. Jackson will pick it up there. Jackson across the near point. Top of zone. Poked away, right back to the point. And Jackson dumps it. Rolls down to the corner. Through the middle and kicks loose off the skate to the far boards. Powell picks up the loose puck, knocked off. And we'll finally fire it clear. Wide of the net, goalie plays it out front. A minute left to kill, 35 seconds on the period. Jackson out the far side. Pass ahead to the neutral zone. And they'll walk it in. Drop pass at the point. Loose puck rolls to the far point for Jackson. They'll walk in, shot, a little high. Gillette picks it up, sends it back out clear. It'll roll behind the net. 10 seconds left to the buzzer. And Jackson's probably just going to eat clock here, it looks like. Well, they will come out with it. Up the middle, short time on the clock. And they'll just skate it in. End of the second. We'll take a Zam break and clean up the sheet. It's 6-0 Jackson. the third. 20 seconds to kill for Gillette. Jackson off the draw, and they'll D-to-D in their own zone to the near side and up the boards. Chipped in on net. Bruce will play it to the side. Out of the corner, and we'll send it clear. And that'll kill the penalty. Austin hustling in to get it in the corner. Needs a little help. We're back to full strength. And Jackson back out. Hahn knocks him off the puck. Picked up by Merding. Merding from the boards. Over the net and around the glass. It'll bounce back to Hipsag in the neutral zone. Back across to Sherman. Sherman dumps in. Just wide of the net. Stick to the side by the goalie. Knocked into the corner. Hipsag taking him off the puck. Hahn sends it up the boards. That'll bounce over everybody. And deep into the Jackson zone. No icing. Mitchell into pressure. Poke it away into the corner. Jackson will get it back. And they'll send it around up the near side. Bounces out to neutral ice. Pays back in the defensive zone. Up the boards, and it'll make neutral ice. Jackson picks it back up. Back to their blue line. And dumped in far corner. Tipped in the neutral zone, so no icing. Hayes picks it back up and comes up near side. Taken away. Jackson right out front. Shot. Bruce with the blocker. Bounced in, no goal. Jackson with a little hand toss into the back of the net, called off. Third period with a 5-goal differential, so we're on a run clock. In the air, no high stick, so it'll roll back to Jackson in their zone. And thrown up the near boards. Hipsag picks it up. He's going to go across the neutral zone. Picked up by Jackson, bounced ahead by Gilbert and McGuire, and broken up. And Jackson will dig it out of the pile, and there's going to be a high stick on Gillette. Stick to the face there. Broken stick for Jackson. No penalty call, just a high stick. I don't know. We got nobody in the box. Now the penalty shows up. So McGuire called for high sticking. Bounce back to the blue line. Jackson keeps it in. They'll send it up the boards. Back across the middle, broken up. And sent clear. Back to the point, walking across the middle, shot. Maddox with the glove. Face off down in the Gillette zone. About a minute 10 left to kill. Picks up the boards back to the point. Jackson across, back door. Out of the far corner, they'll go around behind the net. Rolls back to the point, they'll dump it in low again. Near corner. Loose puck, back to the point for Jackson and across the blue line to the far point. They'll turn, send it through traffic in the middle, tip out front, and that's it. 13:55 left in the game. 7-0 Jackson. Tripping penalty on Jackson. 7:34 left on the clock. Hahn will take the face off. Powell and Didier on his wings. Hayes back with Persifield. Hahn wins the draw back to Persifield across the Tays. Tays shoots, blocked. Tays back across to Persifield. Shot deflected up into the corner. Hahn back out top to Tays. He'll lift the shot wide of the net. Bounces back out, loose. Back of the net, bounced off, and we got a whistle. An offensive zone face-off. Gilbert, Cassidy, and Murdink out front. Hayes back with Persifield. 8-0 Jackson. Clock continues to roll. One back and past Persifield. He'll go get it in the neutral zone. Cross to Tays. Back to Persifield. Persifield's going to come up the far boards. Battles it down to the corner. Jackson bounces it clear. Hayes back to get it. Jackson with a takeaway below the net. And Jackson will hang on to the puck. And pass back to their D. Jackson in their own zone. Lifted in the air, bouncing past Murdink and up to Jackson knocked off the puck. Ahead, past Persifield, bounces wide. That will be an icing. That'll run the Jackson penalty out. Jackson will dump it in the corner. Get behind the net, Persifield. Hahn will pick it up. And Hahn coming up near side, poked away by Jackson in the zone. Persifield back to get it. Jackson in the corner. And dugout sent around. Jackson far point. Send it back deep. Hahn trying to knock it loose. Persifield will get, or Jackson will get it back. Through behind the net. Jackson back to the near point. Shot through traffic, kicks wide. Persifield trying to send it around, picked up by Jackson in the corner. Shot on net and finally covered up. Behind the net. Sag back up the corner to Murdink and out to Klauston. Klauston up the boards, knocked away. Murdink picks it up. They'll get in. Backhand across the front, nothing there. Back to Persifield, shoots, kick save. Jackson picks it up behind their net out the corner. From the far boards, up the middle, broken up. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Jackson and dumped in. Ipsag with a good shot against the boards. Persifield out from behind. And that's going to be a tripping. No tripping. Got a whistle. Coming back down to the Gillette zone. I thought we had a tripping call there, but the clock still rolls. Lost behind the net. Jackson's gonna dig it out. Pass across the crease, broken up. They'll turn. Shoot, knocked down in traffic. Hayes sends it and he'll ice it. Icing called off. Howell, Didier, and Hahn out front in the zone. Jackson out to the near boards. Pass broken up, rolls back. Side of the net, stick to the corner. Hahn knocking it down low. Jackson will get it back. Back down below the goal line. They're going to go out the far side. This pass bounces to Taze. He'll shoot from the point over the net. Rolls out near side. Sherman shoveling it back into the corner. And Jackson lifts it in the air and out. Jackson across the slot. Shot. It's wide. Taze will take it into the corner. Just under 2 to play. Back to Jackson in the neutral zone. Jackson ahead. Shoveled forward and Taze will ice it. Minute and a half left, clock still running. Marty to the face-off. Knocks it back into the corner and sends it around behind the net. Hip sag, picks it up behind the net. He'll shake a guy and come back out far side, up the boards to Gilbert. Gilbert tips it back clear, but that's going to roll wide to everybody icing. Under a minute to play. Ardon face off. 45 seconds left. Austin kicks it back to the corner. And pass up ahead. Bounced up the boards in front of Austin and Marty in the zone. Pressure. Jackson sends it back up the boards. Hipsag will pick it up at the point. Knocked away. Jackson back with it. They'll circle behind their net. 25 seconds to play now. Lifted in the air out to Hipsag in the neutral zone. And he will hang on to the puck. Jackson will get it back in. 10 seconds to go. Knocked into the corner. Percifield sends it all the way around. Jackson far point. They'll send it deep. It's up out of play, and that'll do it. Final score, Jackson 8, Gillette 0. We'll be back today at 3 p.m. for the 4th matchup between these two teams. 5th. Third on the weekend. Sorry. Man, my math was rough this morning. 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll see you in a few hours.